I'm in love with fishing, and fishing's what I do. And if you wanna try 'em up, I'll take you fishing too. Maybe in the morning, the noonday, or at night. It don't really matter, I just wanna get that bite. We may catch a limit, or maybe just a few. But even if the fish don't bite, just being out here do. We may fish the ocean or a river running free. And if you catch the biggest one, it'll be alright by me. Yes, I'm in love with fishing, and fishing is my life. So grab your pole and go with me. This is the life of a fisherman's wife. Let's go pull them in. Hi guys, Fishing Ed here with the life of a fisherman's wife. I'm out here at London's favorite lake, out for the evening bite. She didn't want to come today, so I'm at it alone. See if I can catch me some crappie today, or a few bluegill for a co-worker. All right, we'll see you when we get one. All right guys, we got one. And I know he's too small, but he's a crappie. We're gonna get him back. I'm gonna measure him though. We're gonna measure him, we're gonna get him back. Cause I know if he is, oop, stepped on my rod. Boy, I tell you the truth. He's 8.5. I'm finna say if he is 9, he's a small one. I'm gonna get him back. Hope I didn't, he gone. I hope I didn't bend my rod up too bad. I don't know why I shot it right there. Shot it right there and called myself gonna step around and step right on it. This is my Ozark trail. I'm fishing with my 8-foot super grip. I got a white, there he is. Oh, came off. I got a white and a green rigid twirl tail and a 6-pound SOS line. Now this one came with a green twirl tail on it, but I stuck this white one on there because I wasn't having too much luck with the green earlier. I stopped in a different spot, but so that was what I had out, so I just stuck a white one on there. I wanted to try white anyway, but I like white and pink, but white and green is good too. Yeah, I was here yesterday, Linda and I, and we caught a few crappie, but it got real cold and she didn't want to fish anymore, so I decided to come back today. There's one. I decided to come back today and see if I could pick up some. Okay, what is this, crappie or bluegill? Bluegill. Come on, buddy. It's nice when you can catch bluegill on the twirl tail, huh? Don't have to keep baiting up. He took it pretty good too, didn't he? I don't think he's an 8er, but I'm gonna see. I could be wrong, you know. Guys, I like these wider crappie measures on the ball. See, oh, he is 8. He's 8.5. Okay. We're gonna get him in the bucket. But see how much wider they are than the old ones? The smaller ones don't have as much width across here, so bluegill will get stuck in it. But these big ones, man, they fit in there perfect. So I guess I'll start using this instead of that gray one that you let out. But this was easier to carry. I can stick it in the bucket and be done with it. All right, we're gonna get that one in the bucket, get some water. All right, there he is. Got him in there. I got some minnows, but oh, something big just turned up out there. I got some minnows, but if I don't have to use them, there's one already. Guys, let me tell you something. They are in here. They are in here. That's a crappie too. No, that's a crappie. Not an 8 though. I mean a 9. They have to be 9 here. I ain't gonna even measure this one, cause he's smaller than the one I just threw back. But they're in here, man. They are in here. There he is. He's not even, he's probably about 7.5, maybe 8. Alright, he's gone. Alright, let's do that again. That's a duck. What that thing is to eat all the fish? With the long bill. I don't know what that is, but I thought that was a fish turning up. That's his butt, catching fish. Well, don't have a keeper crappie out of there, but that's my second crappie. If I can't get any bigger ones, I'll probably go ahead and throw some minnows. See if I can pick up some bigger ones. But I'm gonna give this old twirly tail a fair chance. Oh, he hit that. He hit that very light. Yeah, he did. Alright, got another one. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's crappie. Don't come off. This is a good one. Don't come off. Don't come off. Not a good one, but a better one. He may make that 9. Ouch, he stuck me. Nope. Oh, his head came out the bottom. There he is. He's still short of 9 though. Yep, he's still short of 9. Alright, we're gonna let him go. Even if I pinch his tail, he's short of 9. Alright. He's gone. I got another one. Let's see what this one is. A stripe. Oh, yellow bass. Oh, yellow bass. There he is. Nice for the pool, yellow bass. Not what I'm looking for though. But they sure are fun to catch. But they put up a good fight. I've never seen a John boat fixed up like a sailboat. That's cool. See that? That's pretty cool. I don't know how he did it, but hey, whatever works. God. He hit that and kept taking it. Follow yellow. That's a bluegill. He hit it, I missed him, and he came right back and got her. Or another one got a 1, but I don't know that he's 8. I don't know that you're an 8 boss. I don't think so. I don't believe so. Nope. 7.5. Keep going. Got 2 bluegills in there so far. See what else we can come up with. There's another one. That might be an 8. Nah. Nah. Close. Close. But I don't think he's gonna make it. I tell you what, it's hard to get him in this thing. Wait, he's 8, yeah. He is 8. I'm up in the air. There you go. Alright, that's 3. Alright, Danny. I had that meal for you. Don't turn me down now. When I tell you they ain't clean. Go get another one. The way them bluegill biting this turtle tail, boy. If I go to wax it, I probably could take catch 10 quick good ones. But I want some crappie too. That's mostly what I'm after. I guess I better use that minnow before they quit biting like they did yesterday. All right, buddy. You running toward me now, I can't tell. It's a gill. It's a gill, that's a good one there. That's a good thick one there, partner. Yes, indeed. I know he'll make it. I know he will make it. Yes, indeed. We're not in a problem. Yep, 8 1/4. Yes, sirree. That's 4 gill. 4 gill, no crappie. All on the twirly tail. And like this gonna be an artificial day today. No live bait required. Yeah, sometime in the fall, you don't need nothing but artificial. Only when they finicky, you sometimes can catch them on minnows or waxworm, but man, in the fall, they got one thing on their mind: fattening up for the winter. So if you catch them biting, they biting. I probably gonna throw some barber garland out there and catch some crappie. I might do that. I got one fixed up here. Uh-oh, I got a knot in my line. Oh, rats, they're gonna sell it in the bottom and get home. I bet it do. I hope it don't. I hope it don't get hung on the bottom. There we go. Alright, somebody hit it since it's selling so long. Now, when I first started throwing this twirly tail over here like 3 years ago, it was something out there I kept getting hung up on. But now, I don't know if it was an underwater log that got moved on out or what, but I don't get hung up. Mosquito. I don't get hung up on it anymore. So I don't know what happened. I guess there he is. I guess I better, that's crappie. That's yellow. What is, that's crappie. That's a crappie. Boy, he hit that hard. I guess I better stop talking about that hang up before I end up being on it, huh? And that's what I lost on it. One of these, a pink and white instead of green and white. He too small, but I'm measuring him anyway. Since he gave me such a good fight. Oh, look how close he is to the 9, y'all. He like right under it. Thanks for the pull. I mean, right under it. That's what I did it. I talked up on that snag. I talked up on that snag. Let me see if I got a weight I can send down there and try to get it loose without breaking off. I bet you I don't. You know what? I don't. I ain't got my bag out here with me. Alright, I'll get back with you. Alright guys, I couldn't find my barrel swivel, so I found a pin here. I'm gonna try to see if that would get it. This may cut the line for it get it, but I had some of these weights with some clips on there, and you could clip them on your line and let that weight go all the way down to where you hung at, and it will get it loose. So we're gonna see if that'll do it. If not, I'm gonna lose a. Yep, that ain't gonna work. I'm gonna lose a what do you call it? Lose a jig and a catfish weight. Sometimes that'll get it loose. I have got so many of loose like that. He said, nope, not this time. If you was right over it, it would work a whole lot better. I can feel that weight. That weight ain't down to the hook yet. Yep, it's at the wrong angle. I can't get the slide all the way down there. Oh well, I tried. It ain't happening. So I lost two. Alright, I tried a different angle. There it is. Oh, it worked. I tried a different angle. There you go. I got both of them loose. It works sometimes, guys. I had just about given up on it. I don't know what's down there. It looked like wood. Look at that little, I don't know. See that little piece of. I got it though. Thanks. Mr. Weight. God, I'm gonna have to tie back up. Try my best, I mean. Stay away from that. I probably should retie, guys, because I did put a lot of stress on that line, pulling it, but I ain't been hitting nothing but crappie and, oop, I threw that one in his mouth, y'all. I ain't been hitting nothing but crappie and bluegill, so I don't think no bass or nothing to hit it and snap me off. That felt like a pretty good gill. He didn't even allow that to hit the water good, did he? I mean, it was like, boom, got it. Let's see. He look a little short to me. He looks a little short. Yep, 7.5. Oh, there you go. Hard to tell with this camera showing that in the shade. He gone. Go right back over there, see if I can get another one. Hit that thing soon as it hit the water, boy. This time be a crappie. Nope, there he is. He did hit it. That's a stripe. That's crappie. Stay down. I don't want you to jump. Stay down. Go back down. I don't want you to jump. Not a 9. Not a 9 at all. Look, they taking that pretty good too, aren't they? Alright. Here to the little crappie. Peace. I think when ice fishing starts, I'm gonna cut a bunch of holes out there and I'm gonna see exactly how deep it is in that little area, all the way up in that hole. Cause I wanna know. I know that right out in front of me, it's only like 3-4 feet. But I don't know what it's like. And I know the closer you get to that tree over there, that down limb, the shallower it gets too. Well, right in this little hole all the way to that dock. Oh, he had that. I don't know how deep that is. There he is. I don't know how deep that is. This is Gil. Pulling that hard. Pulling hard, but you're not at 8. Thanks for the pull, though. Here you go. I see that twisted tail, that twirly tail is starting to get to where the rubber keeps sliding off the keeper now. After you catch a few fish, that happens. Unless you crazy glue it or something. I keep saying I'm gonna do that, but I haven't. I just get them out the pack and go to fishing. But it'd be nice if you can get them out the pack, pull them down, put some crazy glue on there, slide them back up. So when you come fishing, your whole pack will already be crazy glued, and it'll stay up on there longer. I heard from Linda today since I left, so she's probably busy with the grandkids. If she came over to Illinois, she usually called me and said, "What you doing? What you call?" Or I used to text her and tell her where I am, but I didn't even text her this time. Missed that one. Because I knew she was busy first thing this morning. She was running late. She had to be there at 10. And I didn't leave till 9:30, so I didn't want to, there it is. I didn't want to stop her or call her after she was already in there. That's a good gear. I believe you're 8, buddy. I believe you are an 8, buddy. Yes, sirree. I was gonna fish this spot earlier, but it was 4 or 5 people lined up on this bank, and I didn't want to get in the crowd. Yep, he's 8. Put your tail down. Put your tail down, buddy. There it is. He is 8. Alright, that's 5. I have your 10 in a minute here, Dan. That's all I can keep, 10, so I either got to catch your 10 and fish for fun, or catch that 10 and leave. Oh, he hit that as soon as it hit. Well, they are loaded in here, I'm telling you. They are loaded. And they were yesterday too, for the evening bite. But that cold front came through yesterday. Kind of turned them off a little bit, but I still was able to catch a few. I mean, they was hitting like super fast when I first got here yesterday evening. But after about an hour, it slowed down tremendously. I wasn't hardly getting anything. But I waited it out and started catching a few more. So the wind is out of the south now, so the wind, excuse me, so it's much warmer than it was yesterday. Well, I can't say much warmer because it's supposed to get up to 7 today. Yesterday it only got up to the low 60s. So not a whole lot different, but sometimes just 5 or 6 degrees will make a difference. All right, what's this one? I'm calling Gil. Yeah. Throwback. He's probably 7. But he ain't worth a trip to the measuring. There it is. Peace. Nope, not worth a trip to the measurer. But thanks for the pool. I got something here, boy. Is that a bass? That's a crappie. That's a crappie. Let's keep a crappie too. Let's see. Let's see. Are you 9, my friend? Oh, 103. There we go. Are you 9, my friend? You felt better than that. You felt like you had some weight on you. He is. Ooh. 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 What y'all think? What y'all think? I think he's touching that 9, ain't he? Alright. We'll cull him if we catch a bigger one. That's what we'll do with him. We'll cull that one. That one hit like a ton of bricks, boy. I just knew that was a 11-inch crappie. He barely 9. Oh, that's why I didn't want to come over here. That limb is right in the way. This is not my normal spot I stand in, so I didn't even look before I threw. And they hit that tree, I pulled the lumber then. That's what happens when you get in a hurry to get back out there. You make some mistakes that might cost you a jig or cause you to get hung up, or somebody with you cause you to hook somebody else. Always look for your throw. And that's normally what I do. But that time, being anxious got me. That's alright. I didn't lose my jig. There's one. I believe this is a crappie. That one here is so light. So light. Yep. Yeah, now that's 9.5. Oh, that's 9.5. Let's see. Nope. 9.25. You still? Alright, there you go. 9.25. In there, boy. What are 10s and 11s at? That's what I want to know. Alright, what's this one? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Boy, y'all be looking good in that water, don't you? I'm gonna let him go. He's probably 9, but I'm gonna let him go. He gone. Yes, I am. There it is. Oh, lost that one. That one bit light too. I barely felt the tap. And sometimes those little bluegill be short striking. They tap, 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 and you be setting the hook and ain't nothing there. So when they tap, I just assumed it was a bluegill and I didn't set hook. And then when I finally felt him, I started reeling in and he got off immediately. See, just like then, I felt the tap and I saw hook. If I did that on that last one, I probably would have got him. Because he was on there temporarily. What's this one? That's crappie. That's a crappie, my friend. No, that's over 9. That's over 9. That's over 9, partner. Yep, 9.5. Nine and a half. All right. Right on. That's gonna be a long clip. Is that crappie? It's a yellow bass. It's a yellow bass. Thanks for the pull, buddy. Crappie think he a bass. Think he a bass, don't you, little buddy? Oh, let him go. Out. There we go. Bass crappie. Or should I call him a crappie bass? Tell you guys, it's fun when you can catch them on artificial. You ain't got to, oh, I'm on some grass. Now I ain't gonna get no bite like that. See that? You ain't gonna get no bite like that. Number one, it's gonna stay on top of the water and it's gonna look unnatural. So they're gonna say no thanks. Even if it did happen to sink. Well, yeah, don't have to keep baiting up. Just get them off, measure them. Or if you're too small, just throw him back and get right on back out there. There he is, mister. You will get a lot of short strikes, but you will get a lot of hookups too. I'm just twirling it real slow. I'm gonna show you. That's all I'm doing right there. That's a slow wind. There he is, he hit it. Got it. I delayed my hook set then on that one. Cause he hit it so light. They've been getting off when I do that. There he is. There he is. Are you a 9? Let's see. Let's see, are you a 9? He is 8.5. All right, here you go. Let's see what I got in a minute here. In a minute. Y'all gonna give me 110 today? 10 or bigger. $110 or bigger. But these are fun too. There he is. There he is. Crappie heaven today, guys. Crappie heaven today. I ain't gonna measure that one either. He gone. No siree. It's gonna get right back out there. Right back out there. I ain't gonna be here too much more longer. Oh, somebody out there in the, like a bass tracker. I didn't see that come through. He must have came from under the bridge. Nice little boat. Like about a 16-footer. Yeah, as many cars as I've bought, I could have had me a new boat by now. I think those are only $16,000, $18,000 somewhere in there for a 16-footer. And you can get the note all the way out to a 10-year loan, which I wouldn't do. I don't want to pay for nothing that long, but if you did, your note would only be a couple of $100 a month. You know, and when you can double up on it, you can shorten that time and you'll have your nice boat. Yep, a bass tracker or a low or a Lumacraft, something like that. Unless you got big money and you want a Nitro or a Warrior or, you know, something like that. But that's all I would need right there, a little bass tracker. Matter of fact, my jumbo is a 16-footer. Yep. It don't have a live well, don't have electronics, but I got a fish finder that Larry sent me that I got on there that I use. Last two times I went out, I forgot to put the battery on there, so, but that works good. I got to call Larry. He told me to call him. I keep forgetting. So I give him a call when I leave here today. On the way home, see how he's doing. Did you see this video, Larry? And I haven't called you yet. That means I was thinking about you. I just forgot, man. I'm sorry. But I'm gonna try to call you on the way home today. He got that hanging. See that? It's starting to hang more and more now. The more fish you catch with it. Alright, what's this? That's crappie. That's a crappie. Boy, another one of them borderline ones. I'm gonna measure his butt though. Another one of them borderliners. Yeah, I'm liking this thing. And then look, you can hold on to his lip and slide your thumb all the way down through there. You see that? You ain't got to worry about letting go of his lip. He's 9. You ain't got to worry about letting go of his lip and him flopping out before he gets down in there. On the other one I got, the other two smaller ones, they don't have that little slit in there. But man, that little slit worked perfect. I don't know how much them to pay for those. Well, she got 2 of them. And they are longer, wider, and I had that little slot down the middle. There he is. Another crappie. Yep, had that little slot down the middle, so you can measure them easier. Whoever came up with that idea was a good idea. Put him in there. Keep holding on to his lips, slide him down through there. Make sure his nose touching. Oh, don't let him slide out the bottom like that because it'll be a false measurement. Get his nose back in there, pinch his tail, and he less than 9. So he goes back. Yep, he goes back. I'm gonna catch one more keeper crappie and then I'm gonna see what I got. I'm gonna get out of here. I've had enough fun today. Actually, you can't never have enough fun. So I'm not gonna say enough, but I've had plenty. I've had plenty, so I'm gonna just say I'll let that do. Until next time. But when they biting like this, man, it's just hard to leave them. Even after you got all you want, you still just like feeling that tug, man. Yeah. Come on down, buddy. That a bluegill? It is. You fooled me for a second there, buddy. You did. Let me see if you ate. Let me see, are you ate? Because he did ask me for bluegill. He said his daughter loved bluegill, so I imagine he would rather have more bluegill than crappie, so. Yep, 8. Alright, I'm gonna try to give him maybe 6 bluegill and 4 crappie. That way she can taste crappie and see if she like crappie too. That was her first time eating bluegill, and she loved it. But now I don't know how she would take it with the bones in there. I don't know how he's gonna clean them, but I gave him something that was already filleted. But he said when he was a kid, they ate them both ways. So I don't know if he gonna fillet them or just do them whole like he said they did when they was kids. The wind's picking up. I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow, doesn't it? I don't know. Linda on her fall break. She was off Friday and Monday. So this coming Monday, so I don't know. And then next week she got a trip up to see Stu Man. So missed that one. She's gonna have a short week, 3 weeks back to back. But the good thing about it, well, she used a vacation day for to go see him, but Friday and Monday was on her fall break. She got a fall break and a spring break. Yep, with that wind picking up, you can feel a little bit more chill in the air. Alright, oh, he came out. That was a good crappie. That's what I hate for to let him jump, man. I hate to let him jump. Trying to hold it up in the air and turn the phone on. That gets me every time. That might have been my, there he is, missed. That might have been my 10. Happens every time, man. I can throw 10 times sometimes and don't get a bite. I turn it off and throw my first throw. Boom, got a bite. If I didn't have to stop and turn the phone on, I probably would have got that one. You threw that good. That's alright. I'm just about ready to call it a day. I'm starting to feel it in my back. One more good keeper. That was him there though, I tell you. I seen his whole body when he came out the water. There's another one. Alright. I ain't gonna fool with the phone. I ain't gonna start reeling. If it's on, it's a gill. Wood, when you know it, you catch the gill and miss the crappie. Get on away from him, boy. There he is. That's another gear. Got him too. What a crappie I want, dude. What a crappie I want. That's what I'm after. There he is. No killer crappie. It ain't, well, what's been coming to me? I finna say it ain't that big. But he was 7. Go, be free. After that last crappie. Or last big deal from old Zawicki. There he is. Oop, missed that one. Felt like a gill. There he is again. Felt like a gill. I'm gonna have to stop throwing up in that hole. Mostly gill. See that? Pulling it right off of there. That's almost off. Yep, that is almost off. I got some good use out of this one though. I just put that one on today too. There he is. Alright, this is a good one, whatever it is. Don't jump. If it's a crappie, don't jump. It's a crappie. Don't jump. Don't he jump. Don't jump. He ain't big as that one I just lost. He's not even a keeper. Nope, he's not even a keeper. There he is. Be free. Where is that keeper I want? Where is that keeper I want? I didn't fix that tail then. I hope he didn't pull it off. Let's see. Tap, tap, tap. Let's see. Nah. It's barely hanging. It's barely hanging on in there. Missed that one too, boy. Gil. So I was gonna stop going in there, but after I lost that 10, pretty good size crappie. I know he couldn't have been the only one in there. Couldn't have been. Look y'all, he got that tail off of there, dirty rat. Alright, I'm gonna see if they'll still hit it like they did the green one. If not, I'm gonna put a minnow on here. There he is. They hit it. Okay. Okay. He didn't commit, but he bumped it. Did not commit, but he bumped it. Feel like I'm on some leaves or something. Now something ain't feeling right while it's reeling. Guarantee you something ain't right. Let me reel that in fast. Yep, blowing the leaf. That's the only thing about fall fishing. Sometimes you have to deal. There he is. As soon as it hit the water, I hadn't even shot the bill yet. Felt like a gill though. There he is. I missed that one too. But yeah, in the fall you have to deal with leaves falling on the water. That's the only bad thing about it. And if it get too many leaves, you can't do this right here. You have to barber fish. Because reeling throwing and reeling, you're gonna get leads every single time. All right, come on, crappie. I don't know if the crappie want to bite it without the tail on there, but I'm gonna throw it a few more times and see. I know them gills will, but the crappie was biting that green one without a twirly tail on there yesterday. I know the twirly tail though give it much more action, a little bit thump, a little bit of vibration. There he is. There he is. There he is. This gonna be my biggest crappie of the day without the oh yeah, without the tail on there. Come on, buddy. There's that 10. 9.5. 9.5. Let's see here. Look at the ants on my mandible. They're reds. I hope they ain't in my wax one. Alright, let's see here. Yep, 9.5. Where's that? 9.5. Alright, there you go. Come on, buddy. Come on down. Boy, I love crappie fish. We're gonna let him go though. He's a borderliner. I love crappie fishing, guys. They still biting that without the twirly tail on it. I still haven't used it in a live bait. I'll save it for the next time, cause I don't need it today. No siree. Sometimes you can catch just as many fish, and sometimes more, with artificial than you can live. And sometimes it's the other way around. You won't get a hit if you ain't got live. So when you can find those days that artificial is working, hey, use it. Especially in the fall, because your bait will stay alive longer in the fall because it's not so hot, and they'll keep better than in the summer when it's 80 and 90 outside. Sometimes no matter what you do, if you don't get them a cool place, they gonna die. But in the fall, man, I can keep minnows for 2 weeks. But now that I got that aerator, I can keep them even when it's hot, as long as I keep the water circulated and change the water out, like at the end of the week or something. I'll tell you something else too, guys. You can cast a lot further with that twirly tail. Oh, that's a good one. Don't jump. You can cast a lot further with that twirly tail. Oh, he jumped anyway. Yeah, that's my 10. That's my 10. Cast a lot further with that twirly tail off of there because it's less friction when you throw. Let's see what this one is. Come on, buddy. Nine and 3/4. 9 3/4. All right. That's a good one here, guys. Is that a bass? Did I finally catch a bass? No, it's a crappie. It's a crappie. Boy, the later it get, the better they bite. The later it gets, the better they bite. Let's see what it is. 9.5. 9.5. All right. All right, guys. This is gonna be my last cast of the day, and I'm gonna get out of here. Yep, this is gonna be my last cast of the day. Well, not last cast. My last fish of the day. If I get one, then I'm gonna get out of here. Look, he's on there already. Guys, since they bit that tail off of there, I can throw this thing way out there. And I'm getting them pretty fast way out there. This one here, I'm throwing back. I'm gonna throw that one back. He's a little on the small side. There he is. I want that last one to be a bigger one. I want that last one to be a big one. Look at that. That thing can go, boy. I'm just glad they still, there he is, missed. I'm glad they still biting it with the twirl tail off of it. That way you can get more use out of your plastics. I tend to keep mine anyway. Look, he got that hanging. Because even when I don't use them by themselves, I use them for color. And when I tip it with a minnow. And that's what I would be doing today if they wasn't hitting this. He hit it already. Hit it again. Hit it again. Come on, commit. Bring it in, throw it back out there. Yep, they are off the bank a ways now. And I could have been throwing out there therefore with a barber, but because I have used these twirler tails beneath the barber and still had pretty good luck. Although they are made for throwing and reeling back to you, you still can use them in other ways. So I've caught crappie bouncing them off the bottom. I've caught crappie with lower bobber with them. I've caught crappie retrieving them fast, retrieving them slow, retrieving them medium. So there's different ways you can use those grubs. And I've caught crappie just letting it sit still, bouncing on the bobber. Bob it 2 or 3 times and just let it float. Yep, I've caught crappie like that with it. There he is. This is my last one, guys, and I'm hitting the road, Jack. It's a crappie too. Good one too. I hate to leave, but I gotta go. Don't jump. Don't jump. If you jump, I'm gonna have to throw again. He wants to jump so bad. He wants to jump so bad. I don't know. Is that a 9? Let's see if this is a 9. Let me see if this is a 9. I don't think he is. If he is, he borderline 9. Like borderline line. Yep, he's 9. He's 9. Put your head back in there. 9. Almost 9.5. Alright. That's it, guys. Let's see what we got. Alright, guys, that's what I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crappie and 5 bluegill. That's gonna be his meal. Alright, guys, that's gonna do it for me today. Don't be afraid to use those grubs even when they break the twirly tail off of it. You'll be surprised how many fish you can catch without it. If not, tip it with a wax worm or tip it with a minnow or something. You still can have pretty good luck with it, get a little bit more use out of your plastic. Alright, we're gonna ask you to make tomorrow better than today. And until next time, God bless and good fishing. Peace. I'm out of here. Now that fishing's over, sun is getting low. Yes, I caught a big one, but I just had to let him go. Yes, he was a nice one, he was the biggest of the day. Sure felt mighty good to me just to watch him swim away. May not ever see him again, this I know is true. But now that he is swimming free, you might catch him too. Glad you came to fish with me, yes, it was really nice. Maybe we can go again on the life of a fisherman's wife. Until next time, God bless and good fishing. Peace.